Mike is very flexible, and I'm extremely flexible. I try to work around his schedule as much as possible. Like, I really do. Like, I mean, I give him like an idea of when he can do it, and he says like okay or something, and then it's like when it comes time to do it, he's like, yeah, I can't do that, or just something, and I hate it.
Yeah.
It's like that's another thing. I'm really excited for when you get this new computer, because we can do dual captures and stuff, sync things together dually on the same screen and stuff. It's gonna be really cool with the things we'll be able to do since we can do it remotely and stuff. It's gonna be fun, and it's sad because Corey's not gonna be there for it because he's a douche.
And then, also, I forget what I was gonna say.
I don't know what you're gonna say. That's the trick.
I'll think of it.
Will you?
Give me a minute. Well, anyways, what's up with you? I have no idea.
I don't know. What were you gonna say? I feel like it was important. Okay, so
I feel like it was.
talked about next year on YouTube. I want to do that recap video. You want to help me pick some clips out?
Sure.
I need you to kind of. I think actually over break when I'm playing video games and stuff, I'm gonna go through all my videos of past years. I'm gonna listen to them all the commentaries and stuff. And if there's anything interesting, I'm gonna pull it. And I'm gonna combine it into a video. I really want to do that. That's gonna be something kind of exciting, but I need help with it. I can't go through all 600 videos by myself.
Right.
We'll
do that some other time.
Yeah, that's kind of gonna be like a long drawn out thing, but I kind of want to do that. I just think that'd be kind of cool.
An homage to the year, you know.
Yeah. So, and then next year, I'm hoping that we go bigger. If you get into YouTube and stuff, I can get you hooked up with Mystery Gamers, wherever that's going. That's just something fun and cool to do, cool people to talk to. So I can get you in there.
And then maybe some other time we can get them in here.
That's what I'm hoping to do for future podcasts. Once we get the set dates and times, we're gonna talk about that, write that down, get that on the calendars right now, and hopefully we'll stick to it. But granted, we've already tried this and we haven't stuck into it, so we'll see what happens there.
Well, we didn't really make one.
Yeah, but I mean, we kind of made an attempt at it, I guess. But from future podcasts and stuff, I'm gonna try to get people like them in. We're gonna attempt to get other people from outside in. It's gonna be hard though. Talked about this before. Corey, the original co-host. This was him and my podcast, and then he just kind of fell off the charts with it.
Yeah.
You took over as co-host, and I picked you up, and it's been our podcast ever since the second episode. But that's the point. That's besides the point. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. It's besides the point.
Yeah, dude.
So, other than that, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, on to those six.
Another what?
What do you think we should do?
Do what?
Like, for fixed dates.
Well, here's the thing. I hate to be like the bearer of bad news in a way, but 3 days the best days for me, I'm throwing out just the best days where it will be no problem getting it done, and there won't be really any time issues. Tuesday nights, anytime. Tuesday nights I'm free. I'm not busy. I don't do anything Tuesdays. Unless my mom needs me to do something. But that's like a last minute thing and I can't help it. And then Saturday or Sunday afternoon, and I like to get an early start around 12. I like to have 12. I like to get the Let's Plays and stuff done at 12 because I usually have to get off for work to go to work. Usually on Saturdays I'll work at 4:30, so I have to get off at 3:30. And on Sundays usually I work at 5:30, so I have to get off at 4:30. And I like to have like leniency so we can have a longer session maybe if we're going, or I like to have the leniency, and if there's technical problems we can get all that sorted out, and I like to have just plenty of time so I don't have to worry about time constraints. So I just can't worry about that. I hate it so much. I hate time constraints. One of the downsides to how we run this stuff is time constraints.
Yeah.
So
What? Like, how did you get into contact with Mystery Gamers?
they contacted me. I have the messages on YouTube.
Oh.
That's one of the reasons why I embraced it more than I think I've embraced a lot of things that have come to me, because they came to me asking to be a director.
Cool.
So like,
what did they say? Did they just like hey, we've seen your content, it's pretty cool. Would you like to join this network?
I don't know. Fuck.
So, who have you like ever met any of the other directors on Mystery Gamers?
Talk to him on Skype and stuff, but
Oh, so are they cool people, you know?
yeah, they're like these networks and stuff are cool because we share like we share common interests. So
Yeah.
it makes it cool, you know what I mean? Like when you have a
Mhm.
group of people, like the way they have these channels organized even is they have one for shooters, one for like just adventure games kind of, but it's kind of being taken over by the Let's Play channel because the Let's Play channel manager is having some issues. He hasn't been uploading any videos for the channel. So like I'm
Oh.
doing videos on adventure now, and I'm like I think I'm with them now. I don't know how it's going, but I'm submitting all my things to adventure, and adventure is the second biggest channel behind the sports channel. Like it's just a small version of like a machinima in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of these networks out there that are smaller, but it's cool because you have people with the similar views and interests and would embrace the same things. Like a couple weeks ago, I talked in the chat to some guys about just doing a podcast for the Let's Play channel, and I had 2 people right off the bat willing to do it. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of cool to see people with the same interests in you, and I kind of wanted to maybe get a podcast going for that, or maybe just make our podcast and get people from there in here on our podcast, you know? Just stuff like
Yeah.
that, you know? Because it's just people sharing the common interests. Corey White's going to be in the next podcast with us. He said he would, and I think that, and honestly, Corey White could be another co-host probably. I could probably get him in just as much as you and me,
I haven't talked to Corey White in quite a while.
and I love Corey White. So, I mean, we're just going to experiment with things and see how things going. But in all reality, though, I do think we can do Saturday or Sunday afternoons. I think those are the best times.
Yeah, I think we could do it.
Well, for you think if we make like a set date every month, or if we
Well, I don't know about
by the
set
week
date.
maybe I get a hold of you earlier in the week, see if we can work something out then.
Yeah.
But I mean, because I just say like that's the best time for me is literally that's the best time. I don't have like with me working 5 nights a week and stuff. I just don't have time during the week and stuff. I barely have enough time just to roll out all the videos I have to roll out for the Mystery Gamers people and then my channel. I like to keep consistent stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty busy on it. In all honesty, I don't want to seem like a bitch, but you know, I try to keep up with this kind of crap. So I just kind of want to get things set. So then, especially when we have guests and stuff, we can have set times. I know you're decent with time. Sometimes you're a little late. You're a little, you know, iffy because you have to set everything up. But that's fine. Like I just want to have like so I can have a set time. Get at like 12 o'clock Saturdays. We do a podcast. I plan it out like maybe this one week I'm feeling a podcast. So I say on Monday I get a hold of you. I say podcast Saturday at 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock. You say okay, and then I get some guests maybe in there, get them times, and you know, because throughout the week we're gonna lose people who come up with plans or something. So kind of important that even if we lose people, you and me still come on a Saturday and do a little show, just to show that we were there and we weren't just gonna because everyone else bailed. We're gonna bail too. Can't do that. I hate that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I get what you're throwing down.
I'm just gonna write that down next. If you see my notebook I have this notebook. I started it a while ago. Had some great ideas. Just jot down notes in it. Haven't really done it. But
I think so.
we'll say 12 o'clock. No, should we shoot for Saturdays or Sundays? What's better for you? You think?
Saturdays.
Saturdays? All right, that'll work.
There we go, guys. Regular podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do it monthly. I like the monthly idea, cause there's not enough things that go down in 1 week. Maybe every 2 weeks, maybe. But it's no fun doing. I couldn't do one every week. I couldn't do it every week. We don't have a big enough cast yet. Maybe if we got a big enough cast where we had like a consistent, like a certain amount of certain people here every week, you know,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
in a new guest every week or every other week, then we could do.
Mhm.
But for now, we'll keep them simple and bi-weekly or whatever. So, yeah. So moving on. Talking about the podcast. Christmas, talked about that. Plans for next year. get you a new computer, see what goes on in all those departments. Gonna continue doing what we're doing, Let's Plays and stuff. Any ideas? Throwing out any ideas for this year on YouTube? Next year?
Can't think of one off the top of my head, but you know.
Anything you want us to do, maybe? Go out and do? You and me, maybe Corey. I'd shoot for you and me, though. When you come over, actually, next week, are you shooting for New Year's Eve? Right?
Yeah, dude.
Alright. When you come up, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of videos edited, and we're gonna do dual audio form. So, that's fun. And that we're definitely gonna do for a decent amount of videos that I have edited. So,
yeah.
That'll be pumped, guys. Looking forward to that. So, past year recap. That's about the video. What do you think? You think we've been semi-successful this past year? Kind of.
It's been semi-successful.
Like the whole since we're not like growing at like this rapid rate that you're seeing from some people, I think just the energy that we've put forth and the consistency of the content is good. You know, I like it. It's a very positive thumbs up factor.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on. That's simple. Mike, new job. Where are you working? What are you doing? Any idea?
I have a job lined up at Chick-fil-A in Strongsville.
So, am I lined up? What do you mean?
Like the owner's son. I know him, so I asked him if you know, he would let me get a job there, and he said, "Yeah, dude, I'll definitely hire you." So yeah, now
So-
I just have to get working papers, and I have to go to school and get a recommendation from a teacher.
So you haven't been hired officially,
Not officially, but
but
Pretty
it's
much
looking
officially.
like you most likely will get the job.
Yep.
Okay, well that's positive. So, get a job. You're into the working force, Mike. That's good. I think your parents are gonna be a little bit more lenient on you once you get working. I feel like they'd lean a lot more for you. You know. I don't know why.
Hopefully.
I just feel like they would. I mean, my parents have, but I mean, they've been lenient with me all the time. But I feel like it's kind of kicked off more with the whole job thing, more or less, because I work 5 days a week and I don't get home till like 10:30, 11 o'clock every night. So that's also a good thing. Chick-fil-A, that'll be fun. What's up with Corey, Mike? What is up with Corey?
I really haven't talked to him in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't really talked to him either, believe it or not. He's been off at school. He hangs out before school now, since second trimester. He hangs out in Mr. Gooker's room until the bell rings, instead of like coming up to the lockers and talking with school people.